It's so nice and quiet in the apartment today. It's the perfect peaceful Saturday.
It is. I love a slow Saturday morning with no big plans, just relaxing with a coffee and a good book.
Me too. Wait a second. Be quiet for a moment.
What is it?
Shh. Just listen. Did you hear that?
Hear what? I didn't hear anything, just the sound of the traffic far away.
No, it was a different sound. A strange noise. It came from outside the window. It was a sort of scratching sound.
A scratching sound? I really didn't hear anything. Maybe you are just imagining things. It's an old building. Old buildings make strange noises all the time.
No, I am sure I heard something. It was a very distinct sound. Let's just be quiet for one more minute and see if it happens again.
Okay, I am listening very carefully, but I honestly can't hear anything out of the ordinary.
There, it just happened again. You must have heard it that time.
Oh, you are right. I did hear something that time. That is a very strange noise indeed. You were right to be curious.
I told you I wasn't imagining it. So, how would you describe that sound?
It's a difficult sound to describe. It's quite a high-pitched sound, isn't it? And it's not a continuous noise. It stops and starts.
I agree. And it sounds like something is scraping against a hard surface, like nails on a chalkboard, but not quite as loud.
Yes, scraping or scratching is the perfect word for it. It sounds like it is coming from right outside our living room window, but a little bit above us.
It does. What on earth could it be? It's a real mystery.
This is very strange. My mind is full of possibilities. What do you think the noise could be?
My first guess is that it must be some kind of animal.
An animal? That's a good guess. What kind of animal do you think it could be? Maybe it's a large bird, like a pigeon, building a nest on the window ledge above ours.
That's possible. Or maybe it's a cat. Perhaps a cat has climbed onto the roof and is trying to get down.
A cat could definitely make a scratching sound like that. But we are on the 3rd floor. That would be a very adventurous cat.
True. I have another idea which is a bit more specific to Austria. It could be a marten, a marder. They are known for climbing on buildings and getting into attics.
A marten. That is a very strong possibility. They are very active, and they can definitely make a lot of strange noises. But the noise sounds very repetitive. Would an animal make such a regular sound?
I'm not sure. The animal theory is a good one, but you are right. The sound is very regular. It stops and starts, almost like a machine.
I have another theory. Maybe it has nothing to do with an animal at all. Maybe it's just the weather.
The weather? But it's a beautiful, calm day. There is no wind.
It doesn't feel very windy down here on the street, but it can sometimes be a bit windier higher up, near the top of the building.
So what do you think could be making the noise?
It's possible that a branch from that big tree in the courtyard is scraping against the wall of the building, or against a window. When the wind blows, the branch moves back and forth, which would create a regular, scraping sound.
A tree branch scraping against the wall. That is a very logical and sensible explanation. It sounds much more likely than my adventurous cat theory.
Let's go over to the window and have a look outside. We can see if there are any branches near the building.
Okay, we are at the window now. Let me just open it and stick my head out for a better view.
Be careful.
I'm looking up at the wall above our apartment. I can see the big tree in the courtyard, but none of its branches are close enough to be touching the building.
So it's not a tree branch? My logical explanation was wrong. The mystery continues.
It does, and the noise is definitely coming from above us. It sounds like it is coming directly from the apartment of our upstairs neighbors.
The apartment of Mr. and Mrs. Gruber. What could they be doing that would make a sound like that?
Maybe they are doing some work on their apartment, some DIY or do-it-yourself. Perhaps they are hanging a picture and drilling a hole in the wall.
No. A drill makes a very different, loud, buzzing sound. This is a quiet, scraping sound.
You are right. Maybe they are doing some repairs on their balcony. Perhaps they are sanding a piece of wooden furniture. That would make a scraping sound.
It is possible that our neighbors are just doing some normal work on their balcony, but the noise is a bit annoying. And to be honest, I am just so curious now. I really want to know what it is.
Me too. The mystery is killing me. I don't think I can relax until I know the answer. I think we should investigate.
Investigate? What do you mean? Are you going to put on a detective's hat and go and look for clues?
Haha, maybe. But seriously, what should we do? What is the best way to find out what is going on without being rude or nosy?
That is the important question. We don't want to disturb our neighbors if they are just busy with their own private business.
So, should we go upstairs and knock on their door and ask them what the noise is? That feels a little bit confrontational.
I agree. That is probably not the best first step. I have a better idea. Why don't we go out onto our own balcony first and just look up? We might be able to see something from there.
Going out onto our own balcony to look up is a great, non-intrusive first step. Let's do it now.
Okay, I'm opening the balcony door. The weather is so nice out here. Right, now let's look up at Mr. and Mrs. Gruber's balcony on the floor above us.
I'm looking up now. I can't see our neighbors themselves. They are not on the balcony.
No, I can't see them either. Can you see anything unusual? Anything that might be making a scraping sound?
Not really. They have some nice flower boxes on their railing, and they have a small table and 2 chairs. It all looks very normal and tidy.
That's true. Wait a second. Look more closely, near the big plant pot in the corner of their balcony. Do you see that?
See what? I'm looking at the corner. I can't see anything.
There is something dangling down from their balcony. It looks like a thin piece of string, or maybe some fishing line. It's hanging down in front of the wall.
You are right. I can see it now. It is a long, thin piece of string. It's hanging down from their balcony, almost all the way down to our balcony.
And look, the scraping noise just happened again. And when it happened, the string moved. It was being pulled up and down.
The noise is definitely connected to the string. This mystery is getting stranger and stranger. Why on earth would our neighbors be dangling a piece of string from their balcony?
I have absolutely no idea. This is very confusing. What could be on the end of the string? It's too thin to see.
It makes no sense at all. Is it some kind of strange game? Or maybe they are trying to measure something?
I don't know. It's so quiet, and they are being so secretive. It's very mysterious. I really want to know what is happening.
Me too. This is more exciting than the movie I was watching. Should we just shout up and ask them what they are doing?
I don't think we need to shout. Look, someone is on their balcony now.
Where? Oh, you are right. It's our neighbor, Mr. Gruber. He is peeking his head over the edge of his balcony railing. He is looking down at us.
He has seen us. He is waving. He looks a little bit embarrassed, I think.
He does look a bit sheepish. He is calling down to us now. I think he is going to explain.
What is he saying? I can't quite hear him.
He is saying, "Hello there, neighbors. I am so sorry if I am making a strange noise." So he knew we could hear him.
And what is he doing with the string? Ask him.
I don't need to ask. He's explaining the whole situation. He says he has had a small accident. He was watering his plants and he dropped his house keys.
He dropped his keys. Where did they fall?
They didn't fall all the way down to the ground. They had an incredibly lucky or unlucky landing. They fell directly into the big flower pot on our balcony.
His keys fell from his balcony and landed in our flower pot. I don't believe it. That is incredible. Let me go and have a look.
I'll come with you. Let's look in this big pot with the geraniums. Can you see anything?
Yes. Oh my goodness, I can see them. A set of keys is lying right there, on top of the soil next to the flowers.
So that explains everything. The mystery is solved.
It is. He was trying to get his keys back without having to disturb us. He tied a small magnet to the end of the piece of string, and he was trying to fish his keys out of our flower pot.
A magnet on a string. That is a very clever, but also a very difficult plan. The scraping noise we could hear was the magnet scraping against the wall of the building.
Of course! It all makes perfect sense now. It wasn't a cat or a martin or the wind. It was just our neighbor on a secret fishing mission for his keys.
We should let him know that we have found them. I will shout up to him now. Mr. Gruber, we have found your keys. Don't worry. I will just come upstairs and bring them to you.